Coming up on this episode of Coordinated.
I'm thinking we could get a bunch of our AP coordinator friends together and all take a group vacation. Doesn't that sound awesome? Greetings, AP coordinators, and welcome to Season 7 of Coordinated. Our goal for this season? To help AP coordinators successfully manage their AP programs from the start of school up through the AP exam final ordering deadline of November 15, 2022.
This season, we're releasing 2 sets of episodes, creating the opportunity to listen on demand to specific topics at different times, depending on when your school year begins.
Let's get started. I'm Derek Cometa.
And I'm Rachel McBride. Welcome to the podcast for AP coordinators.
Welcome to Coordinated.
Season 7, Episode 6, the AP exam schedule.
Hey, Rachel.
Hello, Derek.
Hey, before we get started...
Uh-oh, sidetracked already.
Just a quick detour. I have a quick favor to ask. Could you go grab your calendar? I don't know if that's a paper calendar or a digital one, but either way, I want to check some dates with you.
Okay, my calendar is always close by.
All right. Well, I'm wondering if you are busy. Let's say, are you busy the first 2 weeks of May 2023? I'm thinking we could get a bunch of our AP coordinator friends together and all take a group vacation. Doesn't that sound awesome? Maybe a cruise to the Bahamas or shopping in New York City or camping in Yosemite. That could be fun. Hey, I've always wanted to take a road trip through the Midwest and see all the baseball parks. What do you think?
Well, that sounds exciting, Derek, but I think you know better. Those dates you're talking about, yeah, they're not going to work for me. In fact, I believe those dates are not going to work for any of our AP coordinator friends. We have something a little more important going on then, a little project we like to call AP exam administration.
Oh, yeah, that little project. Good idea, Derek. Bad execution.
Actually, Derek, not all bad. I very much like the idea of planning ahead.
Thank you. Thank you for finding the silver lining. And that is a great segue into our topic today.
Okay, now we're back on track.
All right, so instead of talking about a cruise to the Bahamas, let's talk about the AP exam schedule.
I'm ready. Derek, all joking aside, as soon as I can get my hands on the AP exam schedule, I start planning. Rooms, proctors, you name it. But I think I'm getting ahead of myself.
That's okay. That's okay. I like the excitement. Let's run with that. So you said the AP exam schedule is something you look forward to. Great news. The schedule of exams, dates, and times is already available for May 2023. We'll put a link in the show notes. It's also on the back cover of the AP Coordinator's Manual, Part 1.
My best friend. And for me, getting that AP exam schedule is all part of my coordinator readiness for the school year. We've already been talking about several steps for AP coordinators in our show. Quick review.
Sure, let's do it. Episode 1, we talked about the access code. Episode 2, the participation form. Episode 3, class sections. Episode 4, AP course audit. Episode 5, the student enrollment process. And that brings us to this conversation about the AP exam schedule. So let's start by talking about the schedule itself and then some ideas you may want to share related to that schedule.
Perfect. First off, for new coordinators, AP exams are administered on specific dates and times as scheduled by the AP program. These dates and times are not flexible, and there are 2 testing windows. The standard testing window is the big one. This is May 1st, 2023 through May 12th, 2023. During this standard testing window, there are 2 exam administrations per day, one that starts at 8 a.m. local time, the other at 12 p.m. local time.
The other testing window is for late testing. This is used by students who may not be able to test during the standard testing window for a variety of reasons. In 2023, the late testing window is just 3 days long. That's Wednesday, May 17 through Friday, May 19. Just like standard testing, each AP exam has a specific day and time for administration.
Got it. Ooh, I love all this advanced planning. So, Derek, now that we've reviewed the AP exam schedule, I'd like to share what I do with it. I mean, why are we even talking about this now at the beginning of the school year?
Good point. Please continue.
Every year, it's my goal to get the AP exam schedule out as early as possible. I mean, I can't keep the AP exam schedule all to myself. I share it with students, staff, administrators, parents, and families, even our custodial and cafeteria staff. In the previous episode, I mentioned it takes a team of colleagues to provide a great testing experience for our AP students. To make that happen, it's best to have everyone on the same page, and on that same page as early as possible.
This is a great tip. Many schools communicate the AP exam schedule through email. Others will post it on the school website. Some do both. And as you just said, it's important to communicate as broadly as possible. Speaking of communication, is it time to communicate a quick summary of this episode?
Well, I think it is.
All right, here we go. The AP exam schedule has 2 testing windows, a standard window and a late testing window. AP exams must be administered on the scheduled date and time determined by the AP program.
So important.
Best practice, communicate the AP exam schedule broadly, even more broadly than I will be sharing photos and selfies from our pending cruise to the Bahamas. I'm not giving up on that idea, Rachel. I think I just need to adjust the schedule.
You work on that, Derek. And I'm going to work on getting the AP exam schedule communicated to my team of colleagues, students, and parents. And I'm going to start thinking about our next conversation.
I'm looking forward to that as well. The topic is a good one. AP information sessions. There's a lot to talk about there. I can't wait. Thanks for joining us today, everyone. We'll talk with you soon.
Coordinated is presented by the AP program and the AP Coordinator Experience. Special thanks to the amazing team behind the scenes who bring this show to schools and AP coordinators all across the world. We thank Jackie Ray for our theme song, Good as Gold. Jackie is a former AP Music Theory student at Oakton High School. Additional vocal support by myself, Carly Suge, AP Coordinator at Costa Mesa High School in Southern California.
And AP coordinators, we cannot say it enough. Thank you. We appreciate you, and for all your support of AP students, you are truly good as gold.
Just don't know. I'll say it over and over and over again till I believe it's so. I'm good as gold.